Oh my God, there's paintings everywhere. Hey, y'all. Hi, how's it going? I really want to paint today, but I have to be careful because I'm wearing work clothes. I don't really feel like changing my clothes. So we're just going to put some paint on a canvas and chit chat a little. I'm going to start with my Sharpie paint markers because I like what happens after I put paint on there. Okay. Slowly ruining them, I'm pretty sure. Let's just put a little bit of this. Like, I don't know why not. I started laying this ground yesterday and I actually filmed it for you guys. But I guess, I don't know, the camera wasn't working or something. So I did all this and nothing really came of it. So we're going to start again today and just put some stuff on the canvas and see what happens. How's everybody doing? So I'm trying to find colors. Maybe I should be more prepared. Maybe I should have these things all laid out already. Yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it. So this is what you get. I am really, really trying to be dedicated to painting as often as I can. Like, I'm trying to make sure that I keep my momentum and some energy going because I work a job that can be really tiring. I work in special education. I love my kiddos so much, but sometimes it's very, very exhausting. So I have to really consciously decide to get into the studio and do the things that I want to do because I love it and I love sharing it with you guys and I don't want to stop. So I feel like if I develop this habit of not doing it, then it's all going to fall apart, right? So I got to keep trying, got to keep pushing. If you can't tell, I'm kind of trying to play with abstract landscape ideas, which here's another thing I did. Where is it? I made a video of this painting. I started to anyway. See that guy? I don't know how well it can be seen, but finally finished that after a year and I'm really thrilled with it. But the camera didn't work for me that day either. I have like some of it. Then the camera started to die. So, hey, it is what it is. All right. So I'm just sort of laying in planes and shapes right now. And they'll probably all get changed. And especially they're not all going to be this color. Like I'm just using this, what's it called? Green gold, this lightened up green gold to give me an idea of where things could be. And now I think I'm going to add some like green to it because I think that would be fun. Like a greener green. We're going to add a greener green. And you can probably see here, I have some references. I have some reference photos here of resources I made with Midjourney by mixing my paintings with other of my paintings and other resource imagery that I liked, or source imagery, however you want to say all that. And I'm just using it as inspiration, though, not trying to do exactly what's there. I sort of find that futile and boring to just try to exactly recreate something. So I enjoy more the process of playing with the ideas that are already there, like just sort of exploring them and doing something that I think is fun with them. Oh, there's a fly in here. You gotta be kidding. Get out of here. Get. I want that later. So yeah, second day back at school. I love the kiddos. They're amazing. They're always amazing. And they get your heart right away. I enjoy them all so much. And I'm excited to have finally met them and sort of have a little bit of an idea of what the year is going to turn out to be like what I'm in for, kind of feel really good about that. They're pretty great. And my team is great. And I really am enjoying everybody. There'll be challenges, but that's always the case, isn't it? So we'll just play it by ear and make it work. Ooh, I mean, it's kind of coming out fun. More of this. Mix it all together. Need a different shade of green. Now I hear a cat trying to get in. No way, dude. Not right now. Mom's busy. Really can't get paint on these clothes too. Like I wear this shirt all the time. Like all the time. I only have a few shirts that I really like that are comfortable and also look kind of nice. Can't mess that up. Can't mess up my, what do you call it? My rotation of good shirts. Oh, 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 oh. So it took me a long time to sort of get this idea of how to make abstract landscapes that I liked. And I think I was trying too hard. It's always about trying too hard for me, I think. It's always like, geez, you tried to push this one in a direction that it was trying to make someone else happy, but not make you happy. I always do that. And I feel like maybe I'm at a point now where I'm not doing that so much. I'm not really interested. I don't want to be concerned about what I think other people might like. I want to be concerned about what I like. There's so much joy in the painting of something that you like, that you really enjoy, that you're creating something that you wanted to see that didn't exist before. That's kind of amazing, isn't it? What a wonderful thing. I want a little teal. For color schemes here, I think I'm probably going to keep really earthy stuff, a lot of blues and greens, right? But there's going to be pretty much every color of the rainbow in it by the time it's done. I already know there is. And I think that that's interesting. You have your basic color scheme, right? Maybe, like I said, greens and blues or neutrals, but then there's all these little itty bitty pops of color in spots. Ooh, my sky's kind of green. That could be fun too. But I kind of want that green down here. That tealy green. I'm running out of room. Let's make it here. And I think it's fun to play in a landscape of your own making. Like I'm going to put this here. And then maybe I'll put like some abstracted trees at some point. And I'll just be like, well, I'm going to put this tree here because it's my world. I know that sounds pretty Bob Rossy, right? But I mean, the guy knew things. He had an understanding of how to suck the joy out of it, how to have fun with it. This is making me happy. I don't want to stop making YouTube videos. I don't want to lose the rhythm of painting. I want to keep doing these things. And I want to keep inspiring you to do it too. Other people out there making art, I want to inspire you. Get up and make this cool stuff, Do something that brings you joy and makes you happy. Make that little time for yourself where, maybe you're like me, you're not the kind of girl who gets her nails done, but this is self-care. This is the kind of thing that'll help you revive yourself in the world and kind of like put that gas mask on yourself idea first so you can take care of others in your life. That's what it does for me. And nobody should get to tell us what self-care looks like, right? Well, who they think they are. I don't care about getting my nails done. I'm just going to get paint under them anyway. You know, and I get my hair cut and stuff because like I got to look decent in the world. But I don't ultimately kind of care about that either, because what I tend to do is get the simplest hairstyle ever and just try to make it work in my life. Brush it and go. It's kind of my philosophy. Brush and go. I'm going to put what I think is Prussian blue on here. I didn't really look at it. I just sort of guessed. Oh yeah. Kind of excited to see. And I'm trying really hard to be loose too. Well, I should say I am not trying really hard. I'm intentionally kind of half-assing those strokes so that they look deliberate yet loose. Now what happens if I do this? Mix a little of this in it. Oh, and the paint's going on so nice today. Not sure why. It's making me pretty happy. I love the way it sort of scrubbles. There's like darker colors underneath there. That's neat. Oh, like the sky's already making me happy. I might get sick of it, but like right now, like I really dig that. That is cool. Make it even more blended and interesting here. I don't want my hill there to be too mountainous. I just want it to be kind of a hill. Huh. Uh-oh. Don't get paint on the shirt, girl. Don't get, these are not painting pants. All right, I think I'm gonna bring like, some more browns down. No, I need blues down low too. So let's just see what we got left here of this blue and bring it down a little bit. Interesting. And I feel like I'm doing a lot of these horizontal things, right? So at some point I have to like kind of deliberately make different planes where they're kind of more vertical planes, because that creates a lot of interest, I think, in these abstract landscapes. And maybe the process doesn't look like much to you, and I totally get that, but it's taken me a long time to sort of cultivate the freedom, I don't know, to liberate myself to a point of being able to just do this, like let's just put the paint on and we'll think about how to modify it later. You know, now you just need to get it on there. Get it on there and try to, again, be loose but deliberate. You know, you be deliberate where you're loose. Like, I deliberately put paint strokes on, but I do it in a loose way. You know, it's not a haphazard thing. It's thoughtful, but it's not overtly controlled. Oh, I want a different plane. All right, guys, I'm thinking about making a sweeping gesture here. I don't know. I don't know how good I feel about it. Let's do it here. Okay. Okay, can dig it. And I got a lot of the same colors going on. I'm going to use some more darks. I know these are basically all midtones with the exception of these couple of greens and that blue there. It's mostly all mid-tone kind of stuff. That is okay. We're not going to finish this today. We're not. We might get to a fun place with it, but we're not going to finish it. That looks way too much like that other side. Is it dark in here too? I can't tell. Like there's natural light in here, but it is like 4 something in the afternoon. I have to really seriously think about making dinner in a minute. But before I do that, I want to throw some more of this purple in here mixed with, ooh, that's way too much poop. With Quid Magenta, way too much purple. I may have to scrub it onto another canvas. Paint doesn't grow on trees. That'd be weird if it did. Weird. Paint trees. This is what? Dioxine purple and quinacridone magenta. The dioxine purple is just taking over though. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit there. Interesting. See, I didn't even really want that much. I don't know. We'll put some there. Probably change my mind later. Maybe this is a weird little purple house on like a lakeshore. I mean, I don't know. We're just touching it in spots. We're going to use that in a way as part of our darks. It'll be behind everything else. I am actually going to pull up another canvas and just use this paint up. Here's another ground I went to lay yesterday. And the camera didn't work. It shut right off. Can add some darker things in here. I'm just going to use up what paint we have left. Add some loose marks, which are going to be developed later. I think that's something everybody has to understand. There's always an ugly phase to a painting. I mean, call it ugly if you want, but it's the birthing of it, you know? And you need to let those marks just be loose. And that will add so much as the layers continue to build. Get on there. And you'll come back and be inspired by what you laid in initially. And think about how you're going to change that. All right, that's enough use of that purple. We'll put that back down here. Interesting. So far, the sky's like my favorite bit. Like I'm really digging that sky. I'm going to scrub this stuff on later to doodle on and maybe use as collage papers. Maybe we'll even add a little white. Whew. Yeah, sometimes you just come home and have a cup of coffee, jump upstairs, and say, I've got to paint stuff. Got to keep it going. And this is probably all I'm going to do today. Because basically I am into the evening routines. It's going to have to be about making dinner, making sure everybody's set to go for tomorrow. Thankfully, tomorrow's Friday. And finish up the week strong. Wash soccer gear, do all those things. But I'm going to just take a few minutes to myself, a little bit of time to myself, and you deserve that time to yourself too. You know, nothing has to be done every second of the day. You can find a little bit of time for you. Did I just paint on it? No. Okay. Just see what else I have on the palette. You can just pull off of here real quick, throw it up here. I really like green and purple together. Isn't that weird? I don't know. I was never a really big fan of purple until I started really appreciating how it looks with green. Then I was like, ooh, purple. All right, that'll do. This is a fun start, an interesting second layer, and I'm kind of excited to work on it again. And hopefully I'll be able to record it for you guys if I have enough energy to do so next week, or maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, till next time. See you guys.